Welcome, welcome. We are going to be doing a reading today. So if you feel called to stay, please stay. And if you feel called to scroll, please scroll. All right, I'm just going to do a few pull of the cards and see what Spirit has to say for us today. Okay, what messages do we need to hear? What messages do we need to receive? Wow. Okay, we have two cards already coming out. We have the Four of Wands and the Hermit. Oh, okay. So we have success on the horizon, but we also have this feeling of like isolation is kind of the first word I heard. It's like this success that is coming, this celebration with this Four of Wands that popped out here. But we also have the Hermit. So it kind of feels like maybe you're working towards some goals right now. That's kind of the vibes I'm getting. It's kind of like quietly working towards some goals that are going to be a cause for celebration. Or maybe you have been working quietly on your goals for some time, and maybe you're going to be seeing some celebration or fruition be coming from those goals and that hard work that you've been putting into it. It seems like you've been doing a lot of soul searching, a lot of deep searching, like inner work, looking for this like passion. The wands are all about passion, so I'm getting a lot of passion energy in this. Maybe you've been doing a lot of soul searching for that, or you have to start doing some soul searching for that, or you're in the midst of it. But I'm definitely getting something about like quiet, hard work being a cause for celebration sometime soon, which is a very, very interesting thing to be coming out today. I think especially with the Scorpio full moon. Wow, I cannot talk today. The Scorpio full moon that we just had literally yesterday, if you're watching this around May 13th, it's kind of like that soul searching of what it means for you to succeed, to be abundant, to have this celebration in your life. There's some type of like goal-oriented soul searching happening at this time. Yeah, and then we have the Seven of Cups on the bottom. It's kind of like this search for like, which thing is going to give me the most abundance? But I think the most important thing to remember, it's not about one specific thing that you grab and it's like this only specific thing is going to bring me joy and like success. It's like, which one of these multiple options that you have to go forward, that you have to grab and move forward, is going to bring you the most happiness, is basically like the choice we're making right now. Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of internal work surrounding celebration. Yeah, maybe you had to let go of a lot of old fears surrounding success. And I think a lot of this isolation is facing a lot of your fears surrounding this goal or this celebration or this cause for joy. What parts of your life, again, with the Scorpio full moon just happening, like it's a lot of like that devil energy of like having to go through and kind of face those demons, basically. And these are like demons that like, they don't really have a hold on you anymore. And like, you're aware of them and you're aware of like what the stories are trying to tell you. But there's still a part of you that has to kind of go internal with the Hermit here and kind of like assess and attend to those little like demons that are like, but what if you don't do it? What if you don't do this? What if, right? There's a lot of like what ifs that you're trying to like face right now that I feel are trying to kind of like combat your success and your celebration. But at the end of the day, I'm getting this energy of like, it's not going to win. Like this devil energy is not going to win. Like with the Hermit, like going internal, and it's like you're shedding light. Like he's holding this lantern. I'm really being drawn to this lantern right now. I don't know why, fireflies are also coming to my mind, like those little lights in the night, little fireflies. I'm getting a lot with that. So fireflies could be significant, like a light in the dark. It's like you're shedding light on these old like stories, these old narratives that are trying to like kind of keep you small and like stop you from this celebration, but you're not going to let them win, because in the end, like the light always wins. Okay. Yeah, so trying to shed light on these things, these fears, yeah, that's really what I'm getting with this. Oh my gosh, okay. Strength, yeah, we literally have strength popping out here. We have strength. It's like you have the strength to kind of like put a chokehold on those fears and those things telling you like, you're not good enough, you're not going to make it, you're not going to get this goal or this dream or this achievement, whatever it is that you're kind of like working towards in your life. I think it's kind of like we're at like a point of like no return where it's like, are you going to continuously let these things hold you back and like scare you, or are you going to grab them like there's this like lion she's taming right now, and it's like lions are ferocious, they're fierce, they're beastly, right? And it's like you can either be scared of the beast or you can tame the beast. The beast being your fears. Are you going to let the beast overtake you, or are you going to tame the beast and use it to your advantage? Because at the end of the day, I don't think fear is ever going to leave you. It's about learning to walk with the fear. And the thing about fear is it's a mile wide, but an inch deep. Okay? Someone very close to me always says that, and I love that, because it's like the fear is a mile wide. It's like this big, I always see it as this big like lake landscape that's like endless, and it's like the water is like a deep lagoon, and it feels like this deep lagoon that's going to make you sink and going to pull you under. But when you step into it, it's literally just a shallow level of water, and you're like, oh, I can actually walk through this fear and I'm not going to drown. I just have to keep walking forward so that I don't, like sink, don't get stuck in the same place forever. Like if you never take that step forward into the fear, you're never going to move forward. So it's like, are we going to take this step and move forward, or are we going to just stay frozen and never move anywhere? And it's hard because it's like you have to like kind of like train yourself and like teach yourself, like, if I don't move forward, things will just stay the same. And what's scarier, staying the same forever or taking a step and into the unknown and seeing what happens? Your comfort zone is not your friend. Your comfort zone is trying to keep you held back. Okay? That was a long rant, so just go with me here. Let's see what else. Okay. They're flying out today. Queen of Swords, yeah. It's kind of like you have to have mind over matter. It's kind of like you have to kind of just like say what you're going to do and do it. Like the Queen of Swords is an executioner. Like she's going to do what she says and she's going to do it. Look at this hand she's holding out here. She has this hand, she's holding it out and she's like, this is what's happening. This is what I'm doing. This is how we're moving forward. And it's kind of like you have to have this mental clarity over your own mind of like, this is what's happening. This is what I'm doing. And you kind of have to grab your fear by a chokehold and say, you do not control me. I control me. And this is what's happening. And of course, it's way easier said than done, but it's like this strength of being able to tell yourself, like, even in the face of uncertainty, even when I feel like I don't know what's going on, when I don't know what I'm doing, this is what's happening. Okay? Wow. Yeah, King of Pentacles on the bottom too. It's like creating your own abundance. The King of Pentacles is like, he has all this beautiful stuff. He has like all these possessions, this beautiful like abundance and prosperity, but he's also the one that built the kingdom. Like this prosperity doesn't just like show up at your doorstep. It's something you build from the bottom up. Okay. Let's see what else. Yeah, King of Wands. It's that same energy of like going after your passion. It's like, what are you passionate about? Okay. What is bringing you passion, and how can you passionately go after what you desire? There's a lot of passion here. And I think it's interesting because it's landing in between, when I'm laying down the cards, between the Four of Wands and the Hermit. And it's like, you have this passion, you have this celebration, you have this thing that you've been internally working on for such a long time. And it's time to just go for it. The King of Wands is just going to go after what he wants and what he desires without, any fear. It's just kind of like, or not without fear, but like without a question. It's just kind of like, we're doing this. It's very fire sign energy, like very fiery, like we're just going to go. Okay. Yeah, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, maybe significant as well. Woo! Yeah, the World reversed is landing underneath the Devil and the Hermit. It's like you really have to face some internal cycle that is trying to hold you back and trying to stop you from completion. Like this fear is trying to stop you from like stepping into this new cycle, stepping into something new, just falling into something new. I'm getting this idea of like, whoa, I just knocked the card off, of like rolling forward and falling into the abyss, the unknown. Something is trying to stop you, and it's those fears, but you have to have the strength to be like, no, we're not going down this same path again. We're not going to go down this same cycle again. We're going to flip the scripts, okay? We're going to flip the script. All right, let's get one last card here to finish out the spread. Woo! Yeah, Ten of Swords energy in reverse. It's like this old pain. It's this old story that just stabs you in the back. It's like continuously, it's something that continuously hurts you and tries to stop you. And it's like, he's like, you know, dead on the floor, like swords in his back. It's this old story that has haunted you for long enough. And it's time for you to get the strength to take those swords out now and be like, this isn't my story anymore. The devil cannot reach me here. This is not what's happening anymore, because this card is also falling in between the devil and the strength card. So it's about having the strength to be like, no, this old story, this old pain that I'm like repeatedly playing and repeatedly allowing to take over my life, this fear. Again, 5 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You're not like looking back at the, oh, woe is me, like, you know, this is what I don't have. It's like Queen of Swords energy. We're going to go forward doing what we know we need to do. Okay. All right. Let's get one last card for our overarching theme. Thank you, Spirit. One last card. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Cups. This is about your, like, I went to say luck, but I don't know if that's necessarily the word I'm thinking of. Your fortune, I guess, for Wheel of Fortune. It's your Wheel of Fortune. It's like the wheel turns in your favor if you let it. Because then we have the Page of Cups in the back that's kind of like hiding. It kind of came out like hiding. It's like you're not necessarily listening to your intuition about what you need to do, but that's what's going to allow you for this Wheel of Fortune to turn in your favor. You know, how is the Wheel of Fortune supposed to turn in your favor if you're like denying your intuition and what you know you want to do and how you want to move forward? Super, super interesting. Yeah, this is a super interesting spread, and I do really think this is a really cool way for you. It's your celebration is here. It's ready for you to take it. It's just about taking that leap and not denying yourself your intuition and like what you know you need to go after and believe in order for this Wheel of Fortune. Like luck turns, like the wheel is going to turn, but trust your intuition enough to know that. Trust your intuition enough to know that you are heading in the right direction and the wheel will turn in your favor as long as you're choosing yourself and choosing the things that bring you passion and bring you joy. Okay. All right, we're going to land. I don't know why that came to my brain. We're going to end with an affirmation card. This is the Hindsight deck, or the deck from Hinds. Oh, look, there's this card. I always get that one stuck in here. I don't know why. I always forget to take it out, but it just got mixed in there, so. All right, let's get one more card for you. All right. All right, one affirmation card as we go through the day. Ooh, perfect. My credentials are in my spirit. It says, my credentials are not in worldly titles. They are in my spirit. The inner treasures, my love and power, my essence. I am more than a job or a title. My credentials are in my spirit. I feel like this is a perfect one to go with this because it's literally talking about like, it's not about, you know, the awards or what you want it to look like or, you know, it's not in worldly titles. It's about like your power, your essence, what makes you passionate. It's about what comes from the inside. It's not about what's on the outside. It's about the passion that you're bringing into what you want. It's not about how it looks to other people. It's about how it feels to you and what brings you joy and passion throughout that. So if you resonated with this reading, please let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts. I think this is a beautiful reading, and go forward with passion and what you know you want. And don't let those fears hold you back, because you are doing the damn thing. Thank you so much. Have a great day.